King's Quest 6 aired today, gone tomorrow. I recorded this when I was in Austin. There's so much commotion going on. I didn't have any time to put audio over. But here we are. Back. Of course, I'm far away from any of these places now in real life. Bookshop. Their idols there, I guess. Which I read are actually pretty precious, those people. Oh, wow. Oh, word. It's changed so much now. It's September 2024. And I don't know if anybody ever read Brave New World, but that's what the world looks like now. It's very few people. You see very few people. I don't know where people are bunking up. That seems to be on the rise. People are finding homes finally, whether it's RVs, campers, whatever. So that's good news. I mean, this guy here, he always lived in his old bookshop, though. You don't remember this guy? Well, all the books. Anyway, okay, King's Quest 6. There's plenty. I'm gonna try to play the other ones, 5 and 7. They weren't as good. Like, video games, right? They're all kind of good, but then I did actually re-review 5 and 7, and they're just not as good. But they're still good games, You know what? I'm just gonna talk some more about his idols. And then, yeah, but hope everybody's doing all right. I know that I've lost a lot of people in my life after this commotion's over with. And he's gonna try to sell me something there. I'm probably gonna buy that. But yeah, I'm very happy. This is not a happiness of, how do you say it? Oh boy, I defeated, conquered, no, it's more like, well, I'm on my own again. And whether people, come back to Earth or there's more of them, that's fine. But anyway, so whether they don't, I have no clue. is extremely sad to see. I mean, the housing thing is cool. Yeah, we're all getting our goods back, right? It's all good. But the saddest thing to see through this whole pandemic was the absolute loss of people. And where you noticed it most was on the street. You know, I mean, anyway, but hey, so cheers here to new home life at least. Yeah. For those of you that are younger than I am, it's probably rougher right now. I know that, well, it's not extended, but I did have lots of conversations about it. You know, the time of sorrows, I suppose, is actually officially ending on October 13 as well. So you'll have the end of the pandemic, COVID-2, ending October 13th, and the time of sorrows is in as well. Which is cool, but what I wanted, not what a lot of people wanted, but that's how this equation is going to have to pan out. Because if you look at one thing, you can have happy people living in homes. That's the light side of our current earthly government, whatever it is. But then the dark side is the documents that are still out there and still float around people's hands and things. I mean, that guy back there probably doesn't have many of those. I mean, but yeah. Cheers if you're 39-ish. See, I'm going to be 40 in 17 days now. So, cheers. All the rest of the people that might be watching or whatever. Hope it goes well for you. Anyway, I just wanted to put sound to this, though. Again, not to bring up whatever, maybe I'll eat potatoes. But yeah, some of this YouTube stuff is cool without sound, and I'm trying to edit. So like the videos that I do leave out, or even the music, right, that I do leave online, some of it will not have sound, and it'll still be good. But I'm trying to edit it to where I put sound on the things that matter and keep the sound off of the things that don't matter. Oh, anyway. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be King's. Yeah, exactly. The modern version of King's Quest. Anyway. Yeah, at first I thought, well, it's not. Okay, so remember you had Grendel in the Beowulf poems, and the female name for a Grendel is a Griselda. So I thought, oh look, Griselda's house, Anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. When I was a kid, I used to think about that, Oh, hey, nah. I've always been a pretty nice kid. I just, the things that happen in people, I think wasn't good, actually. Any of it. For the people that, hey, look, Billy's the kids there. Yeah. Also for Amiga, Macintosh, Windows 3.x. I don't know if any of y'all ever had any of those. I don't know if there's actually an Amiga system. I mean, Jesus. Whatever. I know there was, Macintosh, I guess. Windows 3.x was the thing I owned at the time. Developed by Sierra Online Incorporated. But yeah, people still like this game though. 20,000 views. Yeah. 219 favorites. So that's nice. It's good that people still like cute stuff. Anyway, I'm not really that interested in 12. I don't know why I just turned down my screen here. There he goes. And hold on. Alright, dope. My wife had a conversation with someone. I was at expensive hip camp place. And was like, well, yeah, even if the people don't come back, let's just say, hey, whatever, I'm into real families. Even if they don't come back, if they can't procreate, or they don't want to, or they don't decide to, or what the hell ever, be a survivor. Which is cool. Do that. Yes, do that. And that might be how it goes. In other words, this is going to be a light or dark painting. Depends on how far it goes, people. But, I think the saddest thing about this is that me, personally, I'm looking at a world where I don't have a mate. So, and this coincides with the Bible, where, your soul does not strive with man anymore. That's cool. Bible's a good thing to read. It'll keep you sane. But for me, I don't have a mate anymore, and I don't see any, and I don't smell any. So, this guy can pass me sardines all day, and, I'll have a nice life or whatever. But anyway, Anyway, I don't, hey, I'm not gonna flip out. Alright. Let's worry about that, I guess. But, sometimes I think as people get older, I learned a lot of this from hanging out with a lot of elders, that they do actually start accepting the negative viewpoint and the cataclysmic side of things, which is good, I guess. So, I used to watch that Octane Hunger Force thing. I was like, oh yeah, that'd be cool if, Carl brought over some chicks one of these days, I mean, maybe. But, with 13 or 15 years, you're looking at government people, and they've already done the double taped laws or whatever, right? The double-sided laws where they're, okay, if this, law correlates with the same damn law, then it's principal law, and, you're not messing with it or whatever. And, I don't know, like, some of these dark kind of cataclysmic things, not Google, not Megatron, 1,000-year prophecies, those other, creative thinking things. No, this is more like the government's not going to give you any more money in 13 years thing. And like, I don't know. I mean, but I think the problem with me and this whole universe, it was Earth, where, basically everybody made fun of me until the end. They thought it's all good, and here, take these marbles and watch these movies. But after what everybody's seen, I don't think anybody's laughing anymore, there's, Jesus is jumping around in the Colleen church, and, you smell all the dead kings in the air, and they're rotten. And everybody made fun of, Anthony for wanting people to do the right thing, but nobody's even laughing anymore, I mean, so, like, hey, betray God or your king or whatever, and just, become a marblehead, and an insultive one at that. So I don't think you're going to be laughing anymore, when you didn't do the right thing and you went the opposite way of what God wanted you to do. Ye old, let's watch Men in Black as many times as we can. Well, how about this? How about that's not actually a good reality, and, you guys actually screwed up the entire thing. And now you can face your death like a man. I'll live on, I don't care. But what really went on, with this, let's not blame it on war, COVID, or T-Dogs in the back doing too many joints. What really went on is you betrayed God, and, made fun of me through the whole damn thing. And so, go ahead and face your death. Meet some more mates or your next cell phone or whatever. But I've got one word of advice for you. If you ever heard me talking about eternal death and things like that, I meant it with every fiber of my being. You can't make fun of somebody who gave you life and wanted you to do the right thing. Your whole, for 40 damn years, just gargling it up. So, go ahead and face it down like a man. Read the Bible. Read about everlasting destruction, which is death. You ain't gonna be around no more, Planet Nothing. I'm pretty mainstream, I'm a millennial. If this happened to me, it's happened already. So, anyway. That's kind of the story for real. I mean, I talked about my girlfriends, my mom, they had a nice side to them, and hey, maybe they are in heaven, they made it, they did the right thing. But the dudes didn't, dude. It's like kick plate for 40 years. And that's kind of gay, dude. It was pretty damn gay, guys. I mean, it really was. Kick plate for 40 years, you do nothing nice or loving for a fellow man. I don't know. I'm going to call that a different viewpoint. So, for what it's worth, you know, I'm out here, I'm all set up again, country home or whatever. But I'll tell you one thing, it didn't have to go like this, you know? I mean, I don't understand yet. Like I said, Alexander's gonna pick some more roses, I guess. It smelled too bad for him, I guess, or something. But yeah, no. I mean, I remain hopeful, but it wasn't actually a happy 40 years, guys. It really wasn't. It was pretty dark. And the amount of abuse the women took and that I took, you know. I mean, hey, guy can take it physically, whatever. But the abuse for 40 years, pretty gay. It's actually pretty gay, guys. So I just wanted y'all to run that home for it. Because it was gay. It was totally gay, dude. Anyway, like I said, let's hope for the best, but it was gay. It was gay. Alright.